Hello everyone, myself Janisha from St. Joseph Composite PU College, Vijaypur. I'm dealing with economic subject. In the last class, we have discussed about the indifference curve. So that we have came to know that indifference curve means what the different combinations of two commodities in which consumers get equal level of satisfaction. So that we discussed in the previous episode. Today we are going to deal with indifference map. Then what is indifference map? A group or a set of indifference curves for two commodities showing different levels of satisfaction is called indifference map. Dear students, indifference curve means what? That is different combinations of two commodities in which consumers get equal level of satisfaction. Indifference map means what? It is a group or a set of indifference curves. You know the diagram of indifference curve. So the number or the group or the set of indifference curves for two commodities, either apple or banana, which showing different level of satisfaction, that is called as indifference map. So a different indifference curve which gives the different level of what? Satisfaction. So that is what? Indifference map. A rational consumer always prefers more of the commodity that offers him a higher level of satisfaction. So that is called what? Monotonic preferences. So what is monotonic preferences? A rational consumer means those who think, okay, and buy the goods and services. So that the rational consumers are always prefers more of the commodity which gives higher level of satisfaction. Okay, so take for example in the case apple and banana. In this, for example, if he gets more satisfaction from apple than the banana means now he prefers more number of apple than the bananas. So that is called as monotonic preferences. Okay, so a person or a consumer prefers more of the commodity and that gives or offers him a higher level of or the maximum level of a satisfaction. So that is called as monotonic preferences. And also indifference map, it should be clearly understood that a higher indifference curve denotes higher level of satisfaction and the lower indifference curve denotes the lower level of satisfaction. I said already in the meaning of indifference map. So there we can see that what within the two commodities, so that person or the consumer, he will get a different level of satisfaction from the different indifference curve. So that I said higher indifference curve gives higher level of satisfaction, lower indifference gives lower level of satisfaction. Now let me discuss this indifference map with the help of diagram. Dear students, you just observe this diagram here. So this is what indifference curves. IC1, IC2 and IC3. IC means what? Indifference curve. So this is what? Indifference curve IC1, indifference curve 1. IC2 means indifference curve 2 and this is IC3 means indifference curve 3 and like that only here it is continuous. So, okay. So now the group here, if it is only single indifference curve means IC, if it is there means that is called as indifference curve. Indifference map means what? Here it is more than what? Two what the indifference curves are there. So this is what the group of indifference curves or the set of the indifference curve. So this is what the indifference map. So a group or a set of indifference curves, that is IC1, IC2, IC3. So that is called as indifference map. Now in this indifference curve, dear students, you just observe here IC3. So this is what? Higher indifference curve. IC3 is a higher indifference curve and here we can get higher level of satisfaction. And IC1 is lower indifference curve and here we can get the lower level of satisfaction. And also here IC2 is greater or IC2 is a higher indifference curve than the IC1, so that IC2 gives higher level of satisfaction than the IC1 but not the IC3. Okay, so this is what the indifference map. So dear students, remember, so when the indifference curve is higher, then the level of satisfaction is also highest, and when there is a indifference curve is lower, then the level of satisfaction will be lower. Okay, so this we can observe in the indifference map, not in the indifference curve. Indifference curve always denotes single curve, that is IC. When it comes to more than one indifference curve, at that time we need to put IC1, IC2, IC3, IC4, IC5 and so on. Okay, and this indifference curve will give equal level of satisfaction. Indifference map will give the different level of satisfaction according to the indifference curve. Okay students, so this is what the indifference map. Next we'll discuss about law of diminishing marginal rate of substitution or MRS. So indifference curve analysis is based on the law of diminishing marginal rate of substitution or MRS. The slope of the curve is of the central importance. Think, what does this slope mean? Because you know that in the indifference curve, so we can observe that slope of the curve. If you choose some basket on one of the curves, how much of goods Y would you be willing to give up to get one more unit of goods X? If you would be willing to give up only a small quantity of goods Y, then the magnitude of the slope would be small, whereas if you are willing to give up a lot, then it would be large. Thus, the indifference curve analysis is based on the law of diminishing marginal rate of substitution or MRS. Then let me discuss what is this MRS or marginal rate of substitution. So MRS means how much of the commodity Y the consumer is ready to forego in order to have one additional unit of commodity X, so that he or she may be able to get the same level of satisfaction. So that is called as marginal rate of substitution. As you know that the word marginal means what? Additional satisfaction, additional benefit, right? So marginal rate of substitution means what? That means how much of the commodity Y the consumer is ready to forego, means the consumer is ready to sacrifice. Okay, how much of commodity Y he can ready to what? Ready to sacrifice those product, means commodity Y, because to get one more additional unit of commodity X. Take for example, same example we'll take apple and banana. See, apple is a commodity X and banana is commodity Y. See, in order to get one more unit of commodity X, means apple, if he is ready to sacrifice or if he is ready to forego banana, so that is called as marginal rate of substitution. So why he need to forego a commodity Y, means banana, because to get one more additional unit of commodity X, that is apple. So this is what the marginal rate of substitution. According to this law, if the consumer wants to have an additional unit of commodity X, means commodity apple, he or she has to sacrifice lesser and lesser unit of other commodity, that is commodity Y, means banana. In other words, MRS of X for Y will go on diminishing. So this is what marginal rate of substitution. So this only we discussed here. So marginal rate of substitution, that means what? Then when the consumer want to have an additional unit of commodity X, then definitely he needs to sacrifice lesser and lesser amount or unit of the commodity Y, So then only he can get one more additional unit of commodity X. So this is called as MRS or marginal rate of substitution. So this MRS is based upon the, so this MRS, through this MRS, the indifference curve theory or indifference curve analysis will be determined. Okay students, so these are regarding the what indifference map as well as the marginal rate of substitution. And in the next class we'll discuss about some of the properties of indifference curve or the features of indifference curve. In this episode, some exercise questions will be there. Please students, you need to solve these exercise questions and submit on time.